Identify the three parts and solve. 50 is what percent of 75? So here we have a percent problem. So the basic setup is this. A is P percent of B. Okay, and you notice there's three parts to a percent problem. And the equation that we use is A equals P over 100 times B. Okay, so notice there's three values here, right? So you're always going to be given two of them, and then your job is to determine what that third unknown value is. Now here it's pretty straightforward, right? 50 is what percent of 75? So the unknown here is P, right? That's what we want to find out. Okay? Essentially, if you look for the word is, that sort of tells you what the A value is, right? A is 50, and this is out of 75, right? So you can imagine, right? Say you got 50 over 75 on an exam or a quiz, right? And then you're wondering, what percent is that, right? And so essentially it's the same thing. Now notice here that P is the unknown. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of algebra here. Let's divide both sides by B. Okay, so P over 100 equals A over B. Okay, and notice what this 100 does, right? It essentially converts this number into a percentage. We need to multiply by 100, right? So P is going to equal A over B, whatever that is, times 100. Okay, so let's just plug in what's given here, right? 50 over 75. Now notice in your calculators when you do this, okay, so just by entering in 50 over 75, okay, what your calculator is going to tell you here, okay, it tells you 0.66666, keeps going on forever, right? Okay, but remember, this is not the answer, okay? Because we have to multiply this by 100. Remember, there's a difference between the percent form and the decimal form, okay? So that's what this 100 does here, okay? So let's multiply this by 100, which means we're going to move the decimal point 2 times to the right, okay? And then, very important as well, you have to put the percent symbol here, right? So this is going to be the answer, right? So once again, let's say you got 50 out of 75 on an exam, your percentage would be 66 point. Well, I'm just rounding this to two decimal values here, right? So 66.67.